Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 15 of XCom 2. Last time we had a mission that didn't really go optimally, but we did manage to complete the mission anyway. We have got a supply drop available. We do want to... oh, there's so much stuff we can pick up. We want to finish picking up these alien alloys because there's only a day left on it.
You'll get no argument here.
So now the AI's finished chattering with itself. We'll pick up that alloy. Now we want to go and get our supplies. Now the Avatar project is getting very, very close to completion, but hopefully we'll be able to make contact with some more resistance cells quite soon.
The outcome of this research can only further our advances, Commander.
Well, we've finished the shield bearer autopsy.
These shield bearers are not all that dissimilar from their various Advent peers.
Now allows us to build experimental armor. I don't think we're going to need any of that just yet. So, Gauss weapons or psionics? Let's go for psionics. The Gauss weapons would be useful. It does give us access to the heavy weapons. We don't have an awful lot of money. I think we're going to go for... let's go for the psionics. Why not?
Applications stemming from this technology. I'll have a report assembled as soon as the research is complete.
So let's try and get the rest of these supplies. Now then, which one are we going to get? If we grab Eastern USA, we can get the North American bonus and move across to Europe, which has 2 progress. I think that's the best way to go. Or we could just go straight into West Africa and remove 1 progress straight away. Depends how many extra contacts we get from the facility. If we get 3, then we could go here, here, and here. But it would be nice to remove the 2 progress, I have to admit. Anyway, in the meantime, let's try and get the supplies. The exosuit is now available. And we can now work on an experimental heavy weapon, which of course we need to do, because you need the heavy weapon to go with the exosuit. Hopefully one won't take too long to do. So, experimental heavy weapon, 1 Illyrium core. We also need to get the skulljack built, but I'm not too worried about that. We also need the plasma grenade. 5 days for that. I think we'll go for the experimental heavy weapon, and then we'll also queue up the plasma grenade. We're really going to need those. Let's go back to getting supplies. Brilliant, okay. So, we've got a lot of supplies there. We've got some new staff. I think we'll ignore them for the time being. I think we want to go and... oh, what did I just click on there? Wasn't aware that I actually clicked on anything. I was just sort of dragging the map around. Incidentally, that is what I wanted to go for. Try and get the intel. We do have some supplies now. Is there anything that we actually want to consider buying with those? Yes, actually, there is. We want to go and build the resistance comms. 16 days.
Power systems to the limit. We don't have any capacity to spare, which means we can't.
Let's pull you off of that. It will take a little bit longer to clear that, but now we can actually... not that one. We can assign you to here. Get that built more quickly. Now take 8 days. Still probably a little bit longer than is ideal. How are the injured people? 0 wounded, I think. Nobody is wounded. That is fantastic, because what that means is we can now pull our engineer off the Advanced Warfare Center. And use you... we can't increase the construction speed here, unfortunately. Not anymore. But we can put you back into clearing this. Okay. Let's go back to the geoscape. Try and get this intel. Not a lot going on. We've got a gorilla op. Okay. 3 options. We've got a difficult. We've got a moderate. And so 2 difficult, 1 moderate. This one is to destroy something. That gives us 204 supplies. And it counters dark rounds. This one reduces the retaliation counter by 2 weeks and gives us another engineer. And this one gives us another scientist and prevents the decreased supplies at the next resistance drop. And that's to protect a device. They're all going to be timed. Another scientist could be good. Getting an engineer, I'm not sure that we really need one, but I do like the idea of reducing the retaliation counter by 2 weeks. I also like the idea of getting some extra supplies and them not having Viper rounds. So I think that is the one we're going to go for. It says difficult, but difficult is normally just the number of alien pods that you're dealing with. So the question is, who do we take along and what do we do? I think we'll keep Afro. Let's just clear everybody out. I'll keep myself in there. Shadowhawk we will definitely bring along as one of our best grenadiers. He is currently shaken, which could be problematic. We're going to go ahead and bring Azumo. Now what we could do with Azumo is we could give him the exosuit. The problem with the exosuit, I mean, it is good in the fact that it gives you more health and armor.
The EXO armor suit gives our soldiers the power they need to handle heavy weapons, with the durability to match.
The problem is I don't actually think we have a heavy weapon to go with it, which could be problematic. If we don't have a heavy weapon to go with it, all it's doing is removing one of our... No, it comes with a free rocket launcher. That's fine then. So you can have a grenade, and you can have the rocket launcher as well. Personal combat sims. We could give him the one that gives him the additional will. Because we probably want to save that for one of our Psi people, though. We'll just try not to get him injured. He does have some armor, so we've got our hacker. We're also going to need a medic, so let's take Gizmo along. We are going to need a sharpshooter of sorts, so I think we will take along... Let's take along Freya. And let's take along Pyro again and see if we can get him a promotion. So you've got the Viper rounds. Right, okay, we need to free up our utility items. Just before we do that, 58 supplies. I bet we cannot afford to get the mag pistol. No, we're just slightly short by 2 supplies. That's unfortunate. You only get 1 suit of exo armor, by the way. It's not like the normal armor where everybody can have it. So make utility items available. Stephen Clements is going to stick with the Viper rounds. We are going to give the incendiary rounds, or the dragon rounds, to Freya. What have we got in terms of grenades? You've got the acid grenade. I've got the flashbang. I think we could probably give you the gas grenade. And, oh, we haven't got anything there. Actually, let's give the gas grenades to Shadowhawk. So you can have the normal frag grenade. And Shadowhawk, you can have the gas grenades. Can't give you another... Well, I guess we could give you a medikit. So that's not too bad. That's everybody sort of nicely set up, I think. Let's go and launch this mission. So it does say difficult. So I expect we'll have 4 or maybe 5 pods of aliens on the mission.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position to drop.
But we've just got so much stuff that we really want to be able to build and manufacture. And we always seem to be short of supplies.
Steady stream of communications coming from a hidden alien comm relay uploading data to the Advent network from this region. We have to take advantage of every opportunity to disrupt.
Gets very laggy when it's loading.
Their latest operation. So we're moving in to destroy the relay before they complete the transfer. Don't leave.
So we've done one of these before, I think. There is a time limit. The time limit is to destroy the relay, not to kill all the aliens, although we do need to kill all the aliens, so we will have to be relatively quick. The good thing with the relay is, I think, as long as it's in line of sight, you have a 100% chance to hit, so providing you can actually get a line of sight to it, your snipers can just sit at the back and just shoot it. And we do have the exosuit with the rocket launcher now as well.
Menace 1-5, the communications relay is up ahead. Move in and destroy the target.
So we've got something in the room with it already, as you would have expected, to be honest. So let's try and get some people forwards. Now we're all concealed. Unfortunately, we've got a little bit of a problem, and that problem is that we're all sort of bunched up. So let's move Shadowhawk up to this corner. We've already spotted our first group in the shape of 3 Vipers and a turret. It took the game a minute or two there to decide what it was going to do with itself. We'll put Azumo into full cover over here. We'll try and keep people in full cover where we can. We'll put Stephen into full cover over here. Freya's already in full cover and he's got a shot, so I think you can just go on to Overwatch from where you are. And we will put Gizmo into full cover over on this side. And I will go up against this wall because I'm still just going to be on conceal. So the question is, who do we initiate with? There's no point going for the gas grenade because these guys are immune to poison. We could open up with Stephen and go with the acid grenade. Or we could just go for a good old-fashioned frag grenade. Just slightly too far away to hit all of them. Just slightly. What about Stephen? You're even further away. Now the question is, can we not hack that turret? Okay, so it doesn't look like we can hack the turret. Let's see if we can hack this thing. Again, we don't have to do it. We're just taking a look at this point, see what our chances are, and see what it gives us. 71% chance to increase soldier vision. Really not worth it. So we'll cancel that out. I'd sooner have the Overwatch shot, to be honest. We do want to try and get rid of these Vipers as quickly as we can. A little bit sad that we won't have a shot on all of them. So I think you are just going to... I mean, we could try and Haywire Protocol it on the next turn. But I think you're going to Overwatch. Shadowhawk needs to initiate, so you're going to Overwatch. You're going to Overwatch, and you're going to deliver the grenade. We can't hit all 3. Well, yeah, there's 4 enemies. We can hit 2 of them. We can also hit the turret. Didn't do nearly as much damage as I'd wanted. Unfortunately, a lot of the damage on the turret was absorbed by the armor. Now, obviously, they are going to move, which means we will get some Overwatch shots. Unfortunately, these snakes do have a habit of dodging. So we might not be able to kill them all. I'm not sure. Well, we definitely got at least one of them. In fact, we might have got all 3. We have. All 3 snake men are dead. Freya's been promoted. The turret will get a shot. Most of us are in full cover. And indeed, that worked out well because the turret didn't manage to hit us. So now we need to start moving up and trying to take out that turret where we can. So let's just run forwards to here with Shadowhawk. Don't have shredder ammo, unfortunately, but we do have an 80% chance to hit. It's only got 1 health left, that is fine. That armor is tough. Not to worry. Azumo, you are going to move up behind this rock. And you are going to shoot at it with a 78% chance. It is down. Okay, we don't need to worry about that now.
Impressed yet?
And Azumo gets a promotion. As I am still concealed, I am going to sort of dash forwards a little bit and see what we can see up ahead. See if we can find out where the next group is. And even what the next group may be. Well, we can't see the group yet, so I guess that means it's fairly safe to just start running people forwards. We do have quite a bit of ground to cover. So let's start moving some people up. And Gizmo, you can get up safely to there, I suppose. It's probably a good thing to keep Azumo at the back, because we want to avoid him getting injured again, so that he gets his will back. They're actually getting reinforcements and behind us. That's a really annoying thing. How far do we have to get to our target? We've actually got to get up to there. So we probably do want to start moving forwards.
That's affirmative. Enemy patrol on the move.
And we've got ourselves a mech, a shield bearer, and a stun lancer. Now, Azumo, I don't like you being all the way back here. I can't get you into any decent full cover, unfortunately. Now, what we could do is move you over to here.
Seems doable.
Because we can always aid protocol him. Now, the rocket launcher has a stupendous range. At least it used to. Oh, not as much as I would have hoped. I thought it could have gone further than that. It does go further than that. It's just that our shot is blocked. That is annoying. So I guess we just... Well, we're not all that far away from the target. So I guess we just sort of set people up for the bad guys coming in. This group hasn't yet been activated. Azumo's not close enough to see the mech to hack it. So I think Azumo's just going to go on to Overwatch. And we need people sort of... we need people covered from this direction. So we're going to put you there. You're going to go on Overwatch. Gizmo is a bit risky putting everybody sort of next to each other, but where are they going to land? Actually over there. So you can Overwatch.
Whatever you say.
Shadowhawk, you can sit over there. And you can Overwatch. And we will move Pyro in over here. And you can Overwatch. You just stay there. Hopefully they don't come towards us. Hopefully our Overwatches take out all of the reinforcements. So, 1 officer and 2 normal troopers. So they shouldn't be too difficult to take out, one would hope.
We've got Advent here.
And obviously they are going to attempt to move, so we are going to get a few reaction shots against them. Well, we've already got the officer down. We did miss a shot against the trooper. We're taking another shot against the trooper and missing again.
Negative damage. Target still
There's a lot of shots missing here that should be hitting. That was like 4 different shots against a trooper that all missed. So they are going to get their turn now. Actually, no, we get ours, which helps. Are they on Overwatch? No. Can we see that other group? Are they still where they were? Yes, mostly. That means we should probably be using our rocket launcher with Azumo. Again, I don't really have a good spot that I can put him in where he wouldn't just be out in the open. I guess he could do it from there. He's not going to get flanked from there. So now we should be able to use this rocket. And look at the range on the rocket. It's ridiculous. So the rocket's going to go in there. We should take out the... do a decent amount of damage to the mech. Took out the wall. hit all three targets. Okay, so this starts to make life a little bit easier for us now. So, we do need to take those guys out, so that could be problematic. We also need to take these guys out over here. We've got a gas grenade. Camera's not behaving itself. So we've got a gas grenade. We can hit both of them with the gas grenade. We should definitely do that. Didn't do a lot of damage to them, but they are poisoned. Now you have shots on... Oh, that's Gizmo. Who do you have shots on? You've actually got a shot on the shield bearer. It's only a 40% chance though, I don't like it. You've got a 71% chance on that guy. Stephen, you have grenades left. You've actually got an acid grenade. I think that'd be better used against those guys, to be honest though. So, Stephen is going to move up to... This is risky because he could get flanked. So I think you're going to move into the half cover, because you're flanked anyway. So we'll move into the half cover. You're going to use the acid grenade and hit all three of them. So that should kill the stun lancer. It'll probably kill the shield bearer. And it did a significant amount of damage to the mech as well. And you've got a promotion. Excellent. But we do need to kind of get rid of these guys if we can. 68% chance to hit. Could throw a frag grenade, of course. Can't hit both of them. But I think we can kill one and take the other's cover out.
Heads down!
There's one dead. And we've got another promotion there. Now, the other one still looks like he is in cover. 70% chance with the sniper rifle. Let's take it. Brilliant. Okay. We don't have to worry about people attacking us from that side for a little while. We do still have to destroy that thing. We've got the mech here, and that should take damage from the acid, I think. So I think I'm just going to stay concealed here.
Overwatch.
And he should... Yep, there we go. He just takes damage from the acid burn. So there may be another group. I almost expect there to be another group. So let's start moving forwards and see what we can find.
We need the objective.
There's the objective. So as long as we can do enough damage to that... We haven't spotted any other aliens yet. So let's start moving some people forward into a position where they may be able to hit that. We've got 4 more turns.
On the move.
So there's no great rush. Let's get some reloads done.
Ready to go.
It'll give us an opportunity to see if there are any more aliens out there that we haven't noticed yet.
No need to ask twice.
I'm just going to start moving some people forwards. You could do with a reload as well.
I'm going.
So, move to there. You really don't have a lot of movement, Shadowhawk. Oh, you get a free reload. Of course you do, because you've got the... what's it called? The autoloader. That's good. Well, we can move you up to there then. And Azumo could do with a reload as well. So let's get you up here and reloaded.
Good to go.
Freya could also do with a reload.
On the move.
Slightly Irish Freya. So let's reload again.
Rock and roll.
And we'll stay concealed. Now Freya actually has a shot at the thing we need to destroy.
The alien transmission is still active and we're running out of time. Get to the relay and take it out. ASAP.
So if we go ahead and select Freya, and we take a shot at it, we'll do 4 to 6 damage. We're guaranteed to hit it because you can never miss this thing. Camera angle's bugging out. There we go, there's 5 damage. It's half destroyed already. Not too sure anybody else has a line of sight on it. Let's try moving Shadowhawk up a little. Shadowhawk does have a line of sight on it, so let's shoot that. Only 4 damage, typical. We needed 5, we only got 4. So we just need to hit it one more time. Unfortunately that doesn't count as cover, which I really dislike. But if we move you up here, we'll probably pull another alien group. We did not, but that should be enough to destroy it. So the question then becomes, did we get all the aliens on the map? Time has gone anyway.
We confirmed destruction of the relay. The alien transmission is down. Eliminate any remaining hostiles and move to evac.
Okay, so that answers that question. We know we still have hostiles on the map. That wasn't the tile I wanted you to go into, it was that one, but fine.
I'm on it.
So we're going to do some overwatches, because as of right now, we don't actually know where the other group is. I guess we could start moving around a little bit while we're concealed. I would be guessing that they'd be somewhere around this building.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Okay, not noticed anything yet. Ah, there they are. We've spotted them. 2 sectoids and a muton. Right next to an exploding gas canister, conveniently. Of course, the chances of actually hitting that are approximately 0. I could move closer, although all I have is a flashbang grenade, which isn't really all that useful. We could move here into full cover and activate them. See what they do. See where they go. That didn't actually activate them, oddly enough. Let's just put you onto Overwatch then.
I'm going.
You can get over there, because that's still full cover. At least we know what direction they're in now. This is the important thing. So you're going to go onto Overwatch. Azumo, I think you can go around to the other side of the car there. And you can also Overwatch.
Covering now.
Freya, you're not in full cover, but there isn't really an awful lot available to you. But you could probably run over there and have a decent line of sight on the next turn. Oh, and that activated them. Typical. There's always going to be one person who you think is a safe move and then you end up activating them. It happens every time. But they'll probably set off the Overwatches because they're now running into me. Well, there's some damage done to the muton. Now Shadowhawk's getting out the big gun. Was a miss, unfortunately. Although he did hit the side of the building, which, you know...
I'll get him next time.
At least he can hit the side of buildings, I suppose. Pyro is pretty much out of range to do anything right now.
Affirmative.
We will move forwards where we can, though. You do have a shot. I very much doubt you've got grenade range. Actually, no, tell a lie. You do have grenade range. Well, as you have grenade range, let's put the grenades to good use. And we'll start firing at those mutons. Oh, didn't quite kill him. That's a shame. Now, this is the only movement I've got left. We could go and get rid of that muton. What I'm more thinking about doing is to just use this flashbang grenade. Now, can I get into full cover anywhere where I won't be flanked? The answer to that question is probably no. So, I've got a lot of health. I'm going to use this flashbang grenade. Actually, there's a downside to doing that. Using the flashbang grenades does cause the sectoids to be more likely to shoot at you than to use their psionic abilities. Screw it anyway. We'll still do it. The good thing about doing it is it will reduce their aim. It doesn't mean they're not going to hit, but because they can't use any of their psionic abilities, it will make them more likely to actually shoot. And obviously being in half cover here, we do have some issues. The mutons also have an incredibly high chance to hit as well. We don't have any overwatches remaining. Don't think that muton has any cover though, so...
Feels so good.
Oh, he took a shot. That's unusual. I was actually expecting him to move, given the fact he doesn't have any cover, but he has used both of his movement. One of the sectoids has gone on to Overwatch. The second sectoid is taking a shot at our medic and missing. He's firing at Gizmo. Okay, so our big problem right now is Gizmo doesn't have any ammo. That is one big problem. So you really need to reload.
Oh yeah.
You are flanking that sector, the muton, so you're in full cover and flanking. You might as well take the shot. There we go. It's one dead muton, and he's dropped loot as well, which we should automatically get because it's going to be the end of the mission. Let's see if Freya has a bead on that sectoid, and in fact he does. Even if we don't kill it, we'll get rid of the Overwatch. Good shot. Didn't kill it, but the Overwatch is gone. So that gives us options. And he's burning. Shadowhawk, sir, you can't see anything either at the moment, but we can move you up here into full cover. I don't think they can really flank you. You do have a line of sight on that one. 33% chance. Or you can gas grenade it. Can we hit them both with a gas grenade? Yes, we can. Unfortunately, this does make it a little bit more difficult for the ranger to run in and actually just shoot them in the face. But he is down to 3 health. If I could actually get a decent line of sight without having to run through the gas, I'd be leaving myself out in the open if I came and stood over here, and we still wouldn't be flanking him, so there seems very little point. Let's conceal, though. Doesn't cost us an action, so we might as well do it. And we'll run around to this side of the bus stop. Have taken some damage. I don't think we have technically, because surely our armour gives us 4 hit points. So the first 4 hit points of damage we take should be our armour, theoretically. Who do we have left? We have Azumo and we have Pyro. I very much doubt that Stephen's going to be able to get into a position to shoot, but we'll have a look anyway. You don't have a line of sight from any of these positions, or you're too far away, which is more likely. Yeah, I just can't quite get you close enough. Well, we'll move you over here, because at least it is in cover. You might be able to do something on your next turn. We'll just overwatch it. There doesn't seem to be a lot of point in hunkering down. So we've got Azumo. He does have a grenade. Would we have a shot from there? No, too far away. It's a little bit unfortunate. So I think what we'll do is we will use an aid protocol on Stephen, just because he is in half cover and everybody else is in full cover. So we've got no time limit. We've got one sectoid with hardly any health who is poisoned. We've got a load of people in full cover on Overwatch. And in fact, so much so, we can now actually just put Azumo back onto Overwatch. And he died anyway, so all that planning was completely pointless. So, there we go. That one was, for a difficult mission, that one was actually quite easy. One soldier wounded, again, of course. Still don't think it should count when it's... Oh, look at that, 100% successful shot percentage. Mind you, we did mostly kill things using explosives. Shadowhawk has done the most for us there. He dealt the most damage and made the most attacks. And Azumo didn't get injured, so we should have now gotten rid of his shaken status and also had an increase in will. We just need to do the same with Marbazir now. Right, and we got a few promotions. So let's go and see what we've got and dish out the rewards. As soon as the game wants to cooperate. Well, that's been one of the shorter missions we've had in a while, and it's given us a decent amount of supplies.
Not a single casualty reported, Commander. I hope all of our deployments go this well.
Not a single casualty reported, apart from the person who is wounded. How do you work that out? Anyway, we do have 4 promotions, so we will start with Freya. Freya is going to be... I think we're going to have another pistol build sniper, because they do seem to be more useful in XCOM 2 than the long-range snipers, simply because with so many timed missions you have to keep your snipers on the move, so pistol build seems to be better. Our healer, so this is a new rank. I've never got a specialist captain before. So covering fire Overwatch shots can now be triggered by any enemy action, not just movement. So normally when someone's on Overwatch, they only fire at an enemy if the enemy actually moves. What will happen now is we will, if we're on Overwatch, we'll return fire at the enemy if the enemy moves, if the enemy shoots, if the enemy throws a grenade. Anything the enemy does other than, I think, hunkering down will cause a reaction shot. Or the other option, the combat hacker one, is the threat assessment, where aid protocol now grants the target covering fire Overwatch shot, but the aid protocol cooldown is increased by 1 turn. So what that essentially does, it allows us to give that same covering fire mechanic to anybody on the team, not just ourselves. And of course, because it's aid protocol and you can use aid protocol on yourself, it also means that you can still use covering fire on yourself with the added benefit of aid protocol. Now, it does reduce the cooldown of aid protocol by 1 turn. I don't think that's such a bad thing, because I don't use aid protocol all that often, and I generally take 2 specialists with me anyway. So I actually think, even though we were going down the battle medic side of things, I actually think threat assessment is objectively better, because it increases the cooldown by 1 turn, but I've never really used it. There's a lot of missions where I haven't used it at all, and this makes it more useful. I generally try and stay in full cover, so we're definitely going to go for that one. That's definitely the best option there. And we've got the same one for Azumo, so yeah, let's go with that. So we've increased both of their cooldowns by 1 on that, but I don't really think it matters, to be honest. And then finally we have Steven, and if you've actually got a hidden ability, you've got deep cover. If you did not attack this turn, you hunker down automatically. Well, that could be quite useful. And what do we want to go for you? I think we're going to go for a heavy gunner with you, because we don't really have many heavy gunners. So that's 4 good promotions. We got an Illyrium core, we got an advanced scope, very nice. Viper corpse, we got lots of advent corpses there. We got a mech wreck. Yeah, that was a good mission.
Done an outstanding job leading the resistance, Commander.
And we've counted the Viper rounds, which I'm quite happy about. We've got 204 supplies. Azumo has now recovered from being shaken, as well as had his will increased. Before we end the video, I do want to go into engineering. I want to build items, and what I want to build is the... Well, we've got enough for both. Let's go and get the advanced grenade launcher and the mag pistol. That'll help out our snipers, and it'll help out our grenadiers. Anything we want to do in the proving grounds?
I'm not sure he even noticed me. Bradford trusts him, but I'm still keeping.
We are still working on some of this stuff. What else could we potentially do? Oh, let's go and have a quick look in... Not the Advanced Warfare Centre, the Guerrilla Tactics School. Is there anything in here that we should unlock? Squadmate dies or is critically wounded, gained random tactical bonuses for 2 turns. That's 2 RNG. Gain 10 aim. Oh, these are for specialists. Gain 10 aim and the ability to critical hit when taking Overwatch and reaction shots. That's actually really good for a specialist. Grenadier, biggest booms. Explosives can inflict. Do you know what I think? We've only got a few things here left to buy. But I think we wait until we get the whole bonus from North America, because then they'll only cost half as much. And that seems to make more sense. We probably do need to get one more of the... Well, this one's a power coil, so we will build another power plant on here. We will probably want to get one of these other rooms cleared out as well. I think I'm actually going to pull an engineer off this one.
I haven't felt particularly useful in a long time.
Now that's going to take 10 days to clear, but we're not desperate for the power right now. How long would it take to clear this? Because we get more supplies if we cleared this. So we'll put an engineer here. Still going to take 30 days to clear that. So once this is cleared, we'll build another power relay. We've got our resistance comms going on. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. I'm quite happy with how that has gone. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying XCOM 2. I'll see you guys next time. And until then, goodbye for now.